morning. Welcome to one of the special episodes of Sunrise with Sally is now Sunshine with Sally. Sunshine with Sally. Take a little time here to check out the sunshine. In its glory today. I think this is one of the last days of this week, I guess, that are going to be sunny. I think we're due for rain tomorrow. So it's a glorious day, of course. There we go. Sunshine and still quiet in the neighborhood because it's Sunday. Day today. Grass is all green. My hubby got it cut. I don't know how he did it, but he did. And he got the other lawn over here done. It's a big lawn. All right. So good morning. It's a very sunny day. I might arrange my chair here a little bit. Hold on a sec. Hubs just brought me some coffee. Good. So, this morning, I was up, let's see, I was in the garage trying to get that organized to make it a room. Too many treasures. It's endless, but anyways, I realized it was around 2 a.m. and it's like, what, 24 hours since I slept, and I was like, I have to get some sleep. So I, excuse me, decided to go in my room, put my CPAP on, and just try to relax. And sure enough, I fell asleep. Only to wake from probably 2:30, 3 o'clock till 7:30. Can you believe it? I got, what is that, 5 hours of sleep? I never get very rarely do I get 5 hours sleep. So I apologize that it's not Sunrise with Sally. It is Sunshine with Sally today. And whoever is praying for me out there in the YouTube world, thank you. Because I really needed that sleep. I feel 5 hours sleep, I feel replenished and renewed. And somebody's dog is barking. See, this is why I like to do Sunrise with Sally. It's so quiet in the neighborhood. This is the regular bustle and rustle or whatever it is of the neighborhood is carrying on now. But I was thinking, I was so at peace in my heart and soul, and I was like, I could actually sleep. It was like, my mind was actually quieted. So I know in my heart somebody was out there praying for me, and I appreciate it. I love you, and I really appreciate it because I needed that sleep. So the talk that I thought we should do, I looked in my daily word book, and because I've been using that other book, and it has a section on inner peace. It's not for this date, but I thought, you know what? Let's read about that, because I was using the other book and I didn't do this one yet. So let's do that. Now, I apologize, my hearing. I just got right out of bed, and I'm just thinking, this guy that just jogged by, he jogged by not even 5 minutes ago, and he went around the whole block. Dang. Even when I was a runner, I wasn't that fast. Okay, I digress. So it's the theme is inner peace. I am peaceful and calm, and that's what I needed last night, or this morning when I fell asleep. When the busyness of the world leaves me scattered or frazzled, I withdraw my attention from the outer world and focus on my inner world to better feel my connection with spirit. Prayer and meditation are just two ways to feel the presence of the divine within. Anything can renew my awareness of spirit. The unconditional love of an animal, I got plenty of those around here, flowers in bloom, the sunny smile of a child. I miss that so much. Or even a friendship, which I have plenty of those. Thank you so much, people who are my friends. I make a daily habit of spending time in the peace and serenity of spirit. I carry this calmness with me into the activity of the day. I now respond to the world from a place of harmony and love, because nothing and no one can disturb the calm peace of my soul. So I'm going to carry this, I'm going to make it a habit of spending time in peace and serenity with spirit. Maybe that will calm my brain, my mind of thinking, and carry it with me into the activity of my days. Wow, I like that a lot. It says, go up to your house in peace. See, I've heeded your voice, and I have granted you your petition. 1 Samuel 25:35. Go up in your house in peace. See, I have heeded your voice, and I have granted your petition. 1 Samuel 25:35. Then it goes on to say, so when life feels overwhelming, I take time to be still and recognize there is a presence and a power that is absolute good in the world and in my life. Just thinking about it brings me a sense of peace, joy, and contentness. When I prayerfully connect in consciousness with this divine presence within, I realize that the level of spirit, all is well. All is well. I don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. I carry this peaceful realization with me into the day. I rely upon the truth of God and His absolute good and perfect peace again and again whenever the world seems harsh and unfeeling. Little by little, I notice that I remain light even when the world feels dark. We talked about darkness yesterday. I feel light. I remain light even when the world feels dark. I stay calm even in the midst of conflict. I feel optimistic even when the news of the world's turning troubling. The peace of God is my peace now and forever. The peace of God is my peace now and forever. And it's for all of us. All of us. If we just accept it in our hearts. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. So we should cast all of our anxiety on Him. But He cares for us. God cares for us. And we know that. But when do we put it into action? I think that all of my worries and troubles that I can take care of, I often think, and this is God's truth, God knows, I often think when I'm praying for others that my petitions that I have for myself or unworthy, because there's so many in the world that need his attention and his prayers. And I feel as if I'm nagging at God. This is my train of thought. I don't know. And he has too many things to do. But here it's telling us that God wants us to trust in him with our anxiety and our troubles, and that nothing's too much for him, because with God, all things are possible. All things are possible. Yeah. So that's pretty good there. And I am just feeling so much better that I got some sleep, and I need to meditate like that, take some time before it's time to go to bed, instead of just waiting till I pass out from exhaustion. And maybe if I just have my heart be at peace and give it to God, let go, let God is what I always say. Let go, let God, let them, right? Hey, maybe that'll be my motto. Maybe I every so often, Dee and I think that we always wanted to get a tattoo on our ring finger and of each other's name, and people are like, oh no, you can't, because that your marriage will end. Everyone that does that, their marriage is over. And I've been married 40 years, and I've always listened to that. And how true can it be? I think it's the people, not the tattoo, that ended a marriage. Because I asked Daryl yesterday, I said, are we going to finally do that? And he says, oh, you know how people say that. I said, Daryl, we've already been married 40 years. So he doesn't want to do it. So I just laugh at that. Daryl's up. It is 7:30, and it's not too hot yet. I'm even sitting in the sun, my arms in the sun, and it's a nice breeze. So it's supposed to be like 90 or so today. But okay, I am just so happy today. And I have some work to do on the computer, because some of my friends here would like to join me in this little project I have going on. I send out a message to see if anybody wanted to join me, because I'm going to do a challenge to, lose weight and try to better myself as I quit smoking. Because last time I quit smoking, I had gained like 17 pounds. And I don't want to do that, because I need to get a knee replacement. So, all right, I have another doggy coming by, and I know my dogs are going to go wild. So, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Make today even better than yesterday. Make yourself even better than yesterday. Look for reasons to do something good, to help somebody. Just look for reasons, all right? I love you all, and I'll see you when I see you.